Hello again. This is the third in my series of vlogging updates for this movie, which I am still planning to make. Today is April 26th, and I have a few updates. The first of which, probably the most kind of exciting, although not 100%, is that the person who is reading the script right now, who is the acting teacher, coach, or whatever, I guess teacher, for Reese and Brett, who are going to be principals in the movie. She has read, I think, most of the script, and I have not heard directly back from her. But from what I've heard from Reese is that she does believe that the script has merit and thinks that it is, I think he used the word, filmable. And why this is such a big deal to me is that even though I don't know her that well from everything I've heard, I really, really respect her opinion, and I was a little bit on pins and needles thinking what she might say about it, etc. So like I said, I've not heard from her, and we're going to see what happens. But solely based on that, I have again began looking seriously for the camera that I want to buy, lenses, and then kind of how much I want to buy, how much I want to spend. I've thought of like $5,000 as my budget for a camera, maybe two lenses, follow focus, matte box, that sort of thing, as opposed to renting, which is probably makes more sense, but it doesn't feel as fun. So we'll see how that goes. And then I'm going to look into, for the microphone, and I don't know if I'm going to need two microphones or not, possibly renting, I'll have to see. And then I am trying to work on a little more crew. I talked to someone where I work yesterday who is a super organized person who has expressed interest in not really in making movies, but in like set design and that sort of thing. And so I talked to her yesterday about doing that and like continuity, script supervision, and impressed upon her how super important that is. Told her about my previous movies, which she wasn't aware of, which I guess I didn't realize. And then I posted on Facebook in the community where I live that I was looking for a few locations, and got like 5 people who said, hey, drive by my house and say what you think. I haven't gone inside any of them yet, but some possibilities there. I think I have not 100% locked, but hopefully where we're going to shoot the exteriors of one of the kind of the principal house. And so that's good. I also contacted our local high school for a scene that we need to shoot in an auditorium. So that's good. So really no bad news yet. So we'll see how it goes. Still very early on, still very up in the air. I really need to coerce or otherwise convince the talented, skilled people that I want to get on the crew, want to get back from previous films. And so that's my next journey, my next whatever you want to call it. That's the update. It's a short one, and one of these days I'll actually start releasing these. But worst case, we'll have a documentary for behind the scenes of making whatever this movie's going to be called whenever it gets made. Until then, no tagline needed. I lost out on my tagline. See ya.